The Chief Minister, of course, complains and alleges that there are people in the central BJP leadership who are out to get him. And how much of a factor is that, Nagarjuna? This supposed rivalry between people in the BJP's organization and the Chief Minister, and the Chief Minister's apprehension that those who are from his state are opposed to him and therefore don't want to see him as Chief Minister and rather have one of their own nominees.
Well, that is true, Rahul. In fact, without the blessings of High Command, the rebel MLAs would not voice their opinion in public. Even though the CM has been saying that action would be taken against this so-called disgruntled MLAs, not once have they been told to not voice their opinion in public. And also remember, there are instances where the Chief Minister had gone to Delhi and was waiting to meet the Home Minister or the Prime Minister for 3 consecutive days. He had not got an appointment. And in the recent times also, it was the Home Minister who went to apprise the Central Home Minister from here. Basavaraj Bommai went to talk to Amit Shah about the COVID preparation that Karnataka is doing, but not the Chief Minister. Like if you read between the lines, it's a clear message that High Command also is not okay with everything.
But Mohan Krishna, this weakens the Chief Minister of your own party. Here, the situation is you've got MLAs and ministers, as we showed our viewers in that report, publicly speaking out, saying that 60-65 MLAs have signed a signature campaign against their own Chief Minister. And if that's not kosher, then what are you doing about it? How is it that there is an open rebellion in your party and the BJP is simply looking the other way, which leads to the question about whether there are those in the central leadership who are encouraging this kind of behavior?
Rahul, I think you have not understood the Kannada what they said exactly. The minister, Mr. Yogeshwar, said categorically, we are not here asking for a change of leadership, or he should become, or that person, or this person should become. We are here that some issues are there that has to be sorted out. That's what it is, what Mr. Yogeshwar has said. And as far as the political secretary, Mr. Renukacharya, he was talking about 65 signatures. 65 signatures, what he is talking is in support of Mr. Yediyurappa, not against Yediyurappa. But that has also been cautioned to him that the High Command and Mr. Arun Singh has said categorically to both of them, in public, nobody should speak. And
so just one second.
Now,
if in the Chief Minister's office they say we have 60-65 signatures in our favor, and if the number of seats that you have are 128, the number of MLAs that you have is much more, then what about the others? Why aren't the others signing up? The fact is that all of this is public admission of the fact that all is not well in Karnataka.
No, all is well in Karnataka, Rahul. I could tell you very, giving examples. Mr. K.S. Yediyurappa, who is a senior minister in Karnataka, who is handling RDPR, he has also said that whatever the problems will be sorted out during the visit of Mr. Arun Singh. See, we have internal democracy in BJP, unlike other parties, where they don't have. They have, the only thing is, when we have internal democracy, it will be heard. Whatever the issues will be heard by the.
I want to give our viewers a sense of the numbers as they stand. The BJP, when the results came, had 104 seats. That's now up to 118, a change of 14 after the elections because the by-elections, because of all the MLAs who came from the JDS and the Congress. But this is a wafer-thin majority, and therefore, Veera Raghav, if even a handful of these MLAs were to jump or to switch sides, it makes the BJP government's continuance that much tougher, which is why it's very difficult for the central leadership to act in any meaningful way against Yediyurappa, because he literally holds the Karnataka government by its reins. If they try and topple him, he can just jump off the horse and that will be the end of the Karnataka BJP government.
That's right. It gives them limited space, but having said that, the fact that it's such a group majority central government would weigh in on the